Well, welcome back. And just thought I'd put this up to show you that my wonderful, organised and clean shack didn't last very long. It's in a transitional period at the moment because got all of this mess here that I've just literally tore open this box for this mixer, not bothered to read the instructions as yet. And yeah, this is what I'm doing today, tearing my shack apart, if you like, but playing with this 802 mixing desk, just literally mucking about with it, and just about to connect it up to the Yaesu radio. Got one of these little boundary microphones, sort of test as well. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing. So I do get in a bit of a mess, so I'm going to tidy up in a minute. But I do get in a little bit of a mess, and just got the Alinco there, just sitting on the one. I did hear a shout out for St Alban Space Station. I did reply back just out of courtesy, but I didn't get a reply back. But yeah, this is what we're doing. Also over this side, all of the old equipment now, just going to be sort of stacked up on an old racking unit for now. That's going to sort of become a bit of a junk corner, and the old light panel doing well, but I keep smacking my head on it. I've lost count how many times I've actually banged my head on that. So yeah, I'm going to have to sort of kind of get used to that. So yeah, no, so I just thought I'd show you this. You know, I'm not this clinical geek, this kind of anal OCR type person that's got everything really sort of clean all the time. You know, I'm nothing like that at all. It's all sort of messy, and then I tidy it up. But right, I'm going to crack on and play with this, and I will do a video on this on the proper Fred in the Shed 1 channel. It's quite complicated actually. There's a lot on there to play around with, but I'm hoping to sort of mix the input from the radio and also my own voice via the boundary microphone. I'm not going to bother putting the MD100 through it. I know I could, maybe in the future, but at the moment I just want to kind of get a mix of the two audios, and then basically put those into a little digital recorder that I bought, which I'll show you. There we go, a little tiny thing in here. It's really quite small. It's a proper metal construction though. It's only about 14 quid. So the idea is to link all that together, and then when I do the audio for the videos, hopefully it'll all come out a little bit better. I have got an additional audio kind of dictation machine here, which I might use if that one doesn't work out. But I think this one has got less memory. So yeah, so there you go. That's what I'm getting up to, just mucking about up in the shack on a Sunday afternoon, when I'm sure there's lots more constructive things I could be doing. But you know what it's like. Right, gonna get on with my play. Do you want to know something really funny? I've been sitting up here for about the last hour and a half, just playing with this mixing unit, and do you know what? It's really good actually. As I said, I'll do a little bit of video on it, proper video for the Fred in the Shed 1 channel. But I've been using this eSync, whatever it is, this very cheap Chinese audio recorder. It was about 14-15 quid on eBay, and I found the sound quality a little bit thin, which is probably what you'd expect, wouldn't it, for that money? So I dug about and start game. I dug about, and I've got this Olympus recorder that I've had for a number of years, and I plugged this one in, and the sound quality was a lot better. I needed much less equalization to get the sound much richer. So yeah, I thought great, okay, well I might as well just use the old one I had. I think it was probably 3 times the price of that when I bought it. So I've been sitting here playing with all the settings and doing recording some video clips. I've been down on 40 meters, just listening, of course, not transmitting, because I don't transmit on handbands. No, I really don't, honestly. So I've been recording a little bit of 40 meters and getting all the settings right. And when I got it completely right, I thought, okay, right, let's just quickly disconnect this, and then I'm going to take this down, plug it into the laptop, download the audio clips, and see what they sound like on the laptop. So yeah, took this out, almost went all the way downstairs. I just looked at it and I thought, hang on a minute, where's the USB input? Where's the USB port? Because obviously on this little chinky one, it's got somewhere, there you go, it's got a USB port, and it comes with a USB lead, and I'm like thinking, well, there's the USB lead, where do I plug it in? Where's the USB port? And then of course I suddenly realised that I've had this for, say, a number of years when I first got a little scanner, and there's no bloody USB port. It's a digital recorder, but it hasn't got a facility to plug it into a computer. So I've wasted about an hour mucking about with that, and I had to do the whole thing all over again and get the audio settings right on the little chinky one there. So I kind of got it pretty much how I like it. So it's going to be a lot of mucking about. You know, when I do the videos, I'm going to record onto the little digital recorder there, and then try and sort of mix those together in Serif Movie Plus. Just trying to cut down on the amount of kind of computer sort of mixing that I have to do, and editing. Just try and cut it down if I can get it all. Anyway, so yeah, the mixing desk actually works, and it works quite well. The little boundary microphone that I've got works quite well. I have to have the sensitivity right up though, and also I have to remember to switch it off when I leave it, because it's got a little battery in it, and I'm going to forget that so many times. But yeah, overall it works. That system I think is going to work quite well once I've got all the cables sorted out and everything. Just a shame I wasted an hour mucking about with that, like you do. But there you go. So the sort of stupid things I do on a Sunday, just mucking about with radios. And right, I better go downstairs, see what's happening down in the real world. Right, catch you later.